Hello friends, I'm finally back. Sorry, it takes me forever. Work full time, kids, house, wife, blah blah blah. Anywho, uh, I'm going over some books that some of them we've gotten recently, some of them we haven't. We recently went to a used bookstore nearby that finally reopened, and they have a bigger space, and they have so many books. Um, I think I'm linked to my Instagram. Don't know. Regardless, I'll put a link below so you can see just a quick video of how big the store is and how many books they have. It's awesome. It smells like old paper. It's great. It's a lot of fun. They have a ton of stuff. And so basically, we took in a big bag of books that we didn't want. We got a bunch of money in credit because that's how it works. And I think we paid the tax, and that's it. So pretty awesome. And one of the things we found was just, it was like, find of the century kind of thing. First book, I want to talk about Beautiful Creatures. I don't know if you've watched the movie. I absolutely loved it. And this is one instance where I'm not just like, oh, there's people on the book, because I would probably picture their faces anyway since I've watched the movie. Beautiful Creatures. Emma Thompson, she's one of my all-time favorite actresses. I think she is just amazing in everything that she's in. And it's a series. I love a series. So it shows 4, including this one on the back. Hopefully there's more, because the more the merrier when it comes to a series. To me, anyway. So, Find of the Century, Friday the 13th, the Carnival. My husband was so excited, and of course I just felt like he's going to love me forever because I spotted it. I spotted this. So, yay! October, whole family loves Halloween, so I'm going to take some baby steps into horror. This month, I'm reading as many Goosebumps as I can. We had a few. We've been looking to find some more at our bookstore with our credits. And last night we watched the Goosebumps movie with our kids, with Jack Black. A lot of fun. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it, just watch it. It's a fun movie. It's funny, of course, because it has Jack Black in it. And he's really funny. So, this one I've already read. I don't have these in order, like numerical order, like 1, 2, 3, because I think we have 1, 2, and 3, and then like it just skips around after that. So basically I've put them in order that I want to read them. Since you don't necessarily have to read these in order anyway, I figured I would just pick the ones that I really wanted to read. And hopefully I get enough time that I can. I might have to just ignore family a little bit. But if I have a couple of hours, I could just about get through one of these if they'll just leave me alone. Kidding. Alright, welcome to Dead House. I thought this was great. Baby steps into horror, because as a kid, I wouldn't have been able to read these. They would have given me nightmares. Even though I know they're not like super scary, but like I was terrified of everything. So these would have given me nightmares. This was really good though. I mean, it was really creepy. And for them to be such short books, man, R.L. Stine is just, he is phenomenal. This was great. Basically, brother and sister and their parents move into this new house, new neighborhood and everything. And, right away, their dog's acting funny. He runs off, and they have to go searching for him. And just different things start happening. So, there's something odd about this place. And, sometimes the things that happen, I'm just like, oh, that's in a kid's book. I really like this. If you read this, let me know how much you enjoyed it. I thought it was great. The next one I'm going to read is from the newer Goosebumps, Goosebumps Most Wanted. We're all obsessed with Stephen King's It, the remake, so I'm going to read A Nightmare on Clown Street. How great are these covers? They're so bright and awesome. I love it. It's that whole, 80s horror where everything was, bright neon colors and stuff. This one I'm super excited about. It's going to be, obviously the opposite of my favorite comic book character, Swamp Thing, where he's good and he's protecting the earth and everything. Stay out of the basement. you know, it's some kind of plant monster, so I'm definitely going to be into that because I just love that kind of stuff. This one I'm really excited about because I think the cover is beautiful and the title, The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. You got swamps, you got wolves, not just that, they're werewolves. I'm in. I can't wait to read this one. This one, mummies are cool. Mummies are cool. But this cover is just, maybe it's just, you know, like the colors they used. I don't know. But it's probably like one of my favorite covers. The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I just think that's great. It's beautiful. I mean, it's simple. You know, it's just a mummy in front of some stone thingy. But, you know. And I love the ones that have like the raised goosebumps. And some of these even have like textured covers like this one. This one I'm going to read because, you know, if they go into a lot of detail, it's going to make me nervous. Deep Trouble. And this one, you know, it's kind of raised up parts of it. And not so much the shark. I mean, sharks, yeah, but just the ocean. The ocean just scares me. You know, like watching videos of stuff. We were watching, like, I think it was like shark attacks or something like that, or like sharks coming up to people when they're in those little kayak thingies. And we got through watching one, and my daughter was like, "What did you do to your face? What happened to your face?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And I realized, you know, that, you know, when it happened, I just scratched myself, and it wasn't really bad. It was just a little bit red, and it went away. But yeah, those make me nervous. Or someone posted a video where they were on a cruise ship, and, like, you know, waves. You could see the waves outside of the boat, and they were covering their little porthole window. Like, I start holding my breath. I don't do the ocean. I mean, I'd like to go on a cruise, but, like, you're not going to be able to talk about any of the bad stuff that happens out there in the ocean. You know, like, we saw a shark and the weather was bad and it was tossing, you know, because I'm not thinking I'm going to get seasick. I'm thinking, what if this thing tumps over? You know, I start thinking, you know, like Titanic proportions. I know, unrealistic, but hey, I don't know. And I can swim, but I don't, the ocean is just huge. You don't know how big the stuff down there is growing. You know what I mean? Great whites can get to like 21 feet long, you know. They have found like whole horses inside of them and stuff. No, thank you. This one I think is awesome. If they were going to make a movie or something and they're like, you know, we need Quasimodo to look really badass, this is what he would look for. You know, or, you know, like I could see it like in black and white being like a really awesome prison tattoo. You know, and I think like if something happens and I'm unfortunate and I grow a hump on my back, I'm going to own it and I'm going to get this as a tattoo. A Night in Terror Tower. He looks awesome. And I'm really happy that we got this one because they redid this cover. You know, they made him like cartoony and like really, really wide, like he's fat or something. And I just don't get it because he looks great. Why would you change that? He looks awesome. The other one does not. I like badass Quasimodo. Not like Quasimodo. This one, I'm going to read it because, like I said, we watched the Goosebumps movie last night, and he's a major character in the movie, A Shocker on Shock Street. Which, I've never really been afraid of a praying mantis. I just think they're really cool. And those are ones where, like, the females, like, they eat the male after they mate. Monster Blood. Probably not one of my favorite covers, you know, but I don't know, maybe you've got kind of like the Lovecraft thing where you see all that monster blood, but you don't really know what the monster looks like that it goes to, you know, let your imagination kind of take over. And the last one that we have is Be Careful What You Wish For. This cover just makes me wish that, you know, crystal balls were real and I had one, you know, just so when people you know, they're wanting things a certain way or whatever, but they won't communicate that, you know. I could look into my crystal ball. Anyway, that's all we have for now. I do plan on finding more of these. I'd like to get like all the original Goosebumps. Of course, we've already made a list and we'll be checking them off as we go. So hopefully we'll be able to find all of them, just because I think it would be fun, you know. These are books that we can read and enjoy, but they're books that our kids can read and we can talk about them and everything. So I think that it, I don't know, I guess it's like a worthy investment, you know. I think books are a worthy investment. Let me know down below what some of your favorite Goosebump books are. If there's some certain one that we don't have that you think that I really need to be on the hunt for, let me know down below, because I have to say I think R.L. Stine is fantastic. I didn't read a lot of these as a kid because I would have had nightmares. I was scared of absolutely everything, like even from like, you know, the never-ending story of all things. You know, there's that wolf with the glowing eyes. Yeah, I was pretty sure he was chasing me down the hallway as a kid. But now, you know, I shouldn't be afraid of these. So I think this is going to be like my little intro into horror. I have read a couple of Stephen King books, as I've mentioned before, but so far I'm really enjoying these, and I want to get all of them. Just being a weirdo completionist, I want to get like all the original titles and then go back and start getting all the Goosebumps Most Wanted. You know, they've made tons of them, so it's like a little hobby project that could take quite some time to do. So again, let me know down below what's your favorite Goosebumps book. Let me know if you dig the new Goosebumps Most Wanted, and if you've watched the movie, what you thought about it. And thank you for watching.